The Athletics. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball pop in the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and today's starter, Joey Estes.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That one ripped. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's a Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Lede hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, third baseman, Mark
And now it's Mark
Vientos.
Vientos, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Just missed. And that one hammered. Siri going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field. Winker should have it. And makes the grab. 2 down. Now here is Brent Rooker. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the A's. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that is out of play. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one is lifted in the air. Butler makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, left fielder Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Running tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Starling
Here's Starling Marte. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And it's through for a hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Jeff McNeil in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one smoked, could be trouble. Headed for the plate. One run across. Oh, he botches it. Marte is waved home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Fastball for a strike. And that one almost hit him. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope,
just missed. McNeil on at second with 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. They limit the damage here, but 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. McGill back to work. Outside, ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Now all even up. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Robs a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
This is J.J. Bleday. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff now at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Lindor snags it for the second out.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Brown.
1 for 4 with a triple last night.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
He splits the plate. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Bleday at third. Brown at second with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Mets,
news from
right
around the
fielder,
league.
Juan Soto.
Lifted in the air, right field. Bleday hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting.
Here's
the
Pete
first
Alonso.
baseman, Pete
1 for 1
Alonso.
with a single so far. On the ground out to short. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jose Siri getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Two outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Johnny Pareda. Right through there for a strike. Check swing didn't go. And 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Siri sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing there. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Alvarez, in his 3rd season, 23 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, left
Jesse
fielder,
Winker
Jesse
up
Winker.
now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. And that one is downstairs. And
Ball
that
one, no
is
strike.
ball 1. Now a fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Starling
batting,
Marte up to
designated
hit.
hitter,
Singled and
Starling
scored his
Marte.
first time. In the
That's a
dirt,
ball.
and that's ball 1. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
That's an out.
3 double play, and the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Out of here.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Late swing fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit in the air out to center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. Seth Brown up next for the A's. Doubled in his first AB. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's going to be Max Schumann. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner takes off. Swing and a foul out of play. Geloff leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off
pitcher's
for the
duel
Mets,
so far.
second
Here's how the
baseman,
starters have
Justin
performed
McNeil.
up to this point. Estes back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a
Now
hitter
batting
right there.
shortstop,
That's about as
Francisco
textbook as it gets.
Lindor.
Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Up and in. It's 2-2.
2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back
Now
singles,
right
just a
fielder,
cookie down the
Juan
middle. I mean, those are the
Soto.
ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, no outs. Here's Juan Soto. There's the strike. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. And fouled off. On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. On the ground. Slides for the stop. The feed for one. And that's two.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit. And ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Runner at third, 2 away. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Johnny Pareda. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that misses. Ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. The Mets leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings.
Now pitching for
We're back,
the A's,
and they make a change to start the
number
6th.
44.
The new pitcher, Tyler
Leading
Ferguson.
off for
He's
the
pitching
Mets,
on 2
first
days
baseman
rest.
Pete Alonso.
Alonso up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just
Nope,
off the
inside,
inside
ball 2.
edge. Slider misses outside. High fly ball out into left center field. Bleday. 1 down.
Now batting, the
Jose
center
Siri
fielder,
up now for the
Jose
Mets.
Siri.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and
that's
it
a ball.
just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, I think that
1-1.
pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And there's the
Game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2 the
that
count.
misses the zone. Now 2-2. Francisco
Up
Alvarez
next for the Mets,
up now for the
catcher
Mets.
Francisco Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're up 3-2. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
First
Ball
offering
1, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he locked him up with the
Now
cutter on the
batting,
outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Langoliers batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitch
1
misses
ball, 1
there.
strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they get it out of the play.
This is
Now
what it's all
batting,
about on
the
that
center
right side of the
fielder,
diamond when you got the
J.J.
first baseman
Bleday.
involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And the batter now, J.J. Bleday. That one missing inside. And that one fouled off. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Michelle Otonez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Winker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a swing and a miss. One up, one down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a ball lined to center. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Marte at first, one gone. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just...
They take the force out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
0-1's the count.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Alonso should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Danny Young gets the call from the pen.
Number 81.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base. Max Schumann now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Johnny Pareda. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Brown off of first with 2 away. And now the count is even.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to...
They get the force, and that is that. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the A's 2. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Otonez back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one ran inside, almost got him. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. Third home run of the season. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Michel Otoñez gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vientos at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swings and misses, and that is strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Siri now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. And it skips in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Athletics, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one the other way. McNeil throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Foul ball there. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. And here comes the Mets manager.
Pitching for
The
the
Mets
New York
with a new
Mets.
arm on the mound, Frankie
Number
Montas.
47,
These are the spots
Frankie
relievers
Montas.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
Just missed. And a count 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could
double steal. Strike in there. Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal.
a healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Esteury Ruiz into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Athletics.
Stepping in,
Now
Francisco Alvarez.
Number 1, Esteury
Swinging a
Ruiz.
foul back, and that's out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Pinch hitter coming on, Brandon Nimmo. One out, the base is empty for him. That one's upstairs, ball one. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Four in the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run
Now
on base.
second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Substitution being made at first,
the
and here's the pinch runner,
Number
Luis
2.
Angel Acuna.
Luis
Jeff
Angel
McNeil stands
Acuna.
in. Leclerc checks the runner, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Max Schumann digs in now. Here comes the closer here in the ninth,
Number
Edwin
39.
Diaz.
Edwin Diaz.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes the throw. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the first baseman, Johnny Pareda, inside. Ball one. Winning run stands at second. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering upstairs. And that one in the air center field. Siri gets under it. Brings it in. Then there's one down. Lawrence Butler will hit next. That's way outside. And it's 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One away. The winning run at second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that drops in for a strike. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just
got him looking for the strikeout. That's the third out. We're back.
Now pitching for the A's.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 19.
look for him to hit behind the
Mason
runner, perhaps
Miller.
shoot it to the right side.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate
Now
for him. He looks locked in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Now pitching for New York.
Back here in extras, and
Number
a new
70.
pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Jose Buto. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Check swing, called strike. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Next up for the A's, Yuri Ruiz. There's a strike.
All ones the count.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Fires to the plate. Across is the winning run. And the A's walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The A's are